Let's begin, story time, story time. We will read some books, yes, we'll read together, so let's begin, Hello, 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 my wonderful friends. It is so wonderful to see you today. Oh, I think you know that spending time with you is one of my very favorite things to do in all the world. It certainly is, and I'm so glad we're here together. All our stories today are about a kind of animal that makes, let me see if this sound. Could you tell what I had? It's a duck beak. Sometimes we call them a duck bill. Oh my goodness. Is that what quacking sounds like to you? I have another little duck right here. Let's see what kind of sound this makes. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Well, just like people have voices that sound different, so do ducks. And when they quack, each one sounds a little different and just sounds like its own wonderful self. I think that was funny when we quacked together. Here's one lovely duck. Yes, it is. But we're not just going to have one lovely duck in our stories. We're going to have lots and lots of ducks. Although you are a lovely duck. In our first story, there is a whole family. There's a mommy and a daddy and their children. Here's a sister and a brother. Oh, look, another sister and another brother. And oh, here's a little baby. And you know who this is? This is Uncle Mikey. Yes, it is. What a lovely, lovely duck family. And there's going to be a lovely, lovely duck family in our very first story. Oh, friends, here's that special page. Do you remember what it's called? You're right. It is the title page. And the title is the name of the book. Wait just a minute. Just a minute. Only really smart children know about the title page. Somebody here at Storytime is thinking smart right now, this very minute. And I want to know who it is. Who is it? Who is it that's thinking smart today? I can't hear you. Let me say it a little more loudly. Who's the kid that's thinking smart today? Oh, I still can't hear you. Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Maybe you can't hear me. We can't hear each other. That's why you're not answering. What if I yell really loud? Maybe then you'll hear me and you can answer my question. Let's try it. And if you're a friend that doesn't like loud, please cover up your ears because I'm going to yell right now. Who's the kid who's thinking smart today? Oh, I heard you. I heard you because you heard me and we heard each other. And you know what I learned? It's you, it's you, it's you. It is so true that it is you. You are the one thinking smart today. Hooray, 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 hooray. I thought it was going to be you. I really did. You know, every time we get together, you're thinking just a little bit more smartly than you were the last time I saw you. Getting smarter every day is such a healthy, wonderful way to grow. Great job, friends. Here's our first story today. And the title, the name of the story is Ducks, Ducks, Ducks. There's one duck. But oh, look, there's some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at 1, 2, Quack, quack. Ducks have to wake. Ducks in the morning. Ducks on the lake. Dipping ducks, dripping ducks, dunking, ducking, duckling ducks. Oh, look. They're washing up and getting ready for the day. They're taking a bath right in the pond. Have you ever taken a bath in a pond? I haven't. Duck sisters, duck brothers, duck fathers, and duck mothers. Ducks dressed up, ducks dressed down. Ducks in the country, ducks going to town. Oh, look who they met. Grandma Duck and Grandpa Duck. Quack, quack. Duck cars, duck planes, duck trucks, duck trains. And up here on the top of the building, can you see what that is? A duck helicopter, a duckacopter. Walking ducks, waddling ducks, wiggling, waggling, wobbling ducks. Ducks in front, ducks behind, ducks every which way, ducks in a line. Look at when you go to a mall, at times they will have silver stairs that move up and up and up, and you step on them down here and they bring you way up to the next floor. Do you know what those are called? That's right, it's an escalator. But in this story, some people call it the duckscalator, yes, or the quackscalator, that moving silver staircase. Oh, look, now they're outside. Ducks eating lunch, duck afternoons, ducks at the movies, and duck cartoons. Oh, no, Ducky! We don't want you to get eaten by the crocodile. Fly, Ducky, fly! And you know what? You can tell by looking at their faces. That duck is going to escape. That duck is going to be absolutely fine. It's not going to get hurt at all. It's a good flyer. Ducks in restaurants, ducks at home, ducks watching TV, ducks on the phone. Quack, 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 quack. Ducks in the evening, ducks at night, ducks in bed, and ducks good night. Mama and Daddy Duck are going to sing the ducks a little night-night song. It goes like this. Quack, 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 quack. Ducks, you've had a very busy day. Quack, quack. What a lot of ducks in that family. And what a lot of fun. I had a great time reading that with you. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh, here's a story about another duck. This is Baby Duck. And Baby Duck can act a little stinky sometimes when she doesn't get her own way. Is that a friendly way to act? No. Baby Duck does not like it when it rains. And there could be a little problem. Let's read this story and find out what's going to happen to Baby Duck in the rain. Oh, let's grab this book. First, wonderful friends, before the story starts, here's that special page. Do you remember what it's called? You think it's the title page? You're right, it is the title page, and the title's the name of the book. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you right? Are you smart? Are you cute? Are you nice? Are you fun to be with? Are you lovable? Are you adorable? Do you smell good? Are you strong? Can you run fast? Are you ferocious sometimes? Did you tell good jokes? Do you do good tricks? Are you wonderful? Are you terrific? Are you fantastic? Are you super duper? Now, cover up your ears if you don't like loud noises, because I'm going to yell right to you right now. Who's the kid that's all those things? I heard you. It's you, it's you, it's you. It's totally true that it is you. You are the one that puts the one in wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful you. Woohoo! I'm so glad to have you for my friend. You are such a wonderful, wonderful friend. Yes, you are. You're wonderful in so many ways. Here's our next story about ducks. The name of this story is In the Rain with Baby Duck. Bit the bat, bit the bat, bit the bit the bat. Oh, the rain came down. It poured and it poured. Baby Duck was mad. She did not like walking in the rain. But it was Pancake Sunday, a duck family tradition. A tradition is something that you do over and over again. And Baby loved pancakes. And she loved Grandpa, who was waiting on the other side of town. Bit the bat, bit the bat, bit the bit the bit the bat. Follow us, step lively. Mr. and Mrs. Duck left the house arm in arm. Wet feet, wailed Baby. Don't dally, dear. Don't drag behind, called Mr. Duck. Wet face, pouted Baby. Water in my eyes. Mrs. Duck pranced along. See how the rain rolls off your back. Mud, muttered Baby. Mud, mud, mud. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't dawdle, dear. Don't lag behind. Mr. and Mrs. Duck skipped ahead. They waddled. They shimmied. They hopped in all the puddles. Baby dawdled. She dallied and she pouted. And she dragged behind. She sang a little song. I do not like the rain one bit, splashing down my neck. Baby feathers soaking wet. I do not like this rainy day. Oh, Baby, are you singing? Called Mr. and Mrs. Duck. What a fine thing to do in the rain. So, Baby stopped. Grandpa was waiting at the front door. He put his arm around Baby. Wet feet? He asked. Uh-huh, Baby said. Wet face? Grandpa asked. Uh-huh, Baby said. Mud? Grandpa asked. Uh-huh, Baby said. Mud, mud, mud! Yuck, 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 yuck! Oh, I'm afraid the rain makes Baby cranky. Baby gets in such a bad mood in the rain, clucked Mr. Duck. I've never heard of a duck who doesn't like rain, worried Mrs. Duck. Is that so? Huh. Grandpa kissed Baby's cheeks. Grandpa took Baby's hand. Baby, would you come with me, please? They went upstairs to the attic. Baby, I need some help, Grandpa said. We're looking for a tall green bag. Can you help me find it? They looked, and they looked, and finally, Baby found the bag just like you did. Inside was a beautiful red umbrella with matching boots. I want to tell you a secret, said Grandpa. A long time ago, these used to belong to your mother. when your mother was a baby duck, she didn't like the rain either. Baby opened the umbrella. Oh, it worked perfectly. And the boots were just the right size. Baby and Grandpa marched downstairs. "Oh, look, you've got my boots," cried Mrs. Duck, "and my bunny umbrella." "Mama, will you share them with me?" asked Baby Duck. "Sure," said Mama, "of course I will." "Oh, thank you, Mama, thank you, thank you, thank you," said Baby Duck. And she gave her Mama a big kiss. Mr. Duck put a platter, an extra big plate of pancakes on the table. After they were finished, Baby and Grandpa went outside. Bit the bat, bit the bat, bit the bat. Oh, the rain came down. It poured and it poured. Baby Duck and Grandpa walked arm in arm in the rain. They waddled. They shimmied. They hopped in all the puddles. And Baby Duck sang a new song. "I really like the rain a lot, splashing my umbrella, big red boots on baby feet. I really love this rainy day." And you know what? She did. Wow, now Baby Duck loves the rainy day. She didn't used to love it. What do you think made the difference? Oh, you think it's because she's got boots and the bunny umbrella to keep her dry? That's a really good idea. I bet you're right. Because it was after she got those that she decided that she liked the rain after all. Oh my goodness. What a story. You know, look at Baby Duck really is having a great time with Grandpa now. And she's got her umbrella and her boots. I bet that's what was making all the difference. Great thinking, friends. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Now, I want to tell you something. There are some ducks that live on a farm. And there are certain kind of ducks. And they're yellow when they're babies. And they get white feathers when they get older. But there are other ducks that are wild ducks. And they have different kinds of ducks have different color feathers. One kind of ducks that are going to be in this story are called mallard ducks. This is the daddy. We've got a lot of these ducks at the Swan Pond that have these color feathers on them. Here's the daddy. And here's the mommy. You might notice that the mommy and the daddy don't have the same color feathers. There's a very good reason for that. Mommy's colors are brown and black, and they're made to blend in with the nest and with bushes and leaves, so that if some animal comes by that thinks eggs might be good to eat, or a mama duck, he won't be able to see her so well because she blends in, and she will sit on the eggs and she will guard them. At the same time that she's guarding the eggs, the daddy will go, "That animal's too close to my mama duck and the babies. I want to trick that animal and get it to go far away." So the daddy duck comes walking, walking, walking up, and oh, look, he's got those beautiful green feathers, and he'll flap his wings in brown and gray, and the hungry animal will notice the daddy and think, "Oh, well, maybe I can eat that daddy duck." And so the daddy duck turns around, and he leads the hungry animal away. That's the way the daddy duck protects the mommy and the eggs, by getting the attention of the hungry animal and leading it away so that the mommy and babies are safe. That's a way that the daddy and the mommy both work together to keep the baby safe. And this is what baby mallard ducklings look like after they've been born. They're not all yellow like farm ducks. They're yellow in the front, but they're light brown on the back. Let's see. See if I got. Oh, look how many I've got. Look at all these babies. Look at all them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little ducklings. 5 little babies. And put them right here with a family. 2, 3, 4. Put another one over here by Daddy. 5. In this story, there's somebody else that says they're a duck. What do you think? Do you think this is a duck? This animal's nodding his head that it is a duck. You think it's a duck? You think it's a fox? Is this one of those hungry animals I was talking about? Oh, no. In this story, the daddy's already leading another hungry animal away. Who's going to keep the ducklings safe when the fox gets so close? I don't know. Let's put Fox up here because I don't want Fox to get close to those babies. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going to happen. The title of this story is Do Like a Duck Does. That's the name. Oh, look at. There's the ducklings just like we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's the mommy duck. And here's our story. 5 little ducklings following their mother. Whatever any duck does, so does every other. So they waddle and they hop and they scuttle and they stop. Flop, 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 all together. Quack, says Mama Duck, that's the way to be. Do like a duck does, do like me. There go the ducklings all in a line. But who's creeping close following behind? Wait, says Mama, you don't belong with us. Stop, says Mama, do you think you're a duck? Well, of course, says the stranger with a waddle and a strut. That's just what I am, a big brown duck. Well, he's got no feathers and he's got no beak. He has 4 claws on his hairy, scary feet. He has 2 ears that stick up a mile and a wicked foxy nose and a wicked foxy smile. So Mama says, well then, do like us. Head up, tail up, toes pointing out. Stretch your little wings, dear, straighten up your back. Do like a duck does, quack, quack, quack. Then Mama leads them off together, hop, hop, hop. 5 little ducklings and a big brown duck. A hairy, scary stranger, a very silly duck. Look, says Mama, what a lovely patch of muck. Muck is mud. Jump into the puddle, dear, and show us you're a duck. Lots of bugs and beetles are swimming in the scum. Open up your beak, dear, and eat them. Yum, yum, yum. Because ducks love them. Yeah. Now the very hairy stranger has some notions, some ideas of his own. And he's looking at the ducklings when he says, yum, yum. And he's creeping ever closer. And he's very, very near. But Mama turns and catches him and says, look here, you don't like bugs, you don't like muck. You can't say quack. Are you sure you're a duck? Yes, I am, says the stranger. It's really, really true. I can waddle, I can scuttle, I can strut a little too. I'm a duck, I'm a duck, I'm a duck like you. So Mama says, show it, prove you're a duck. Do like a duck does, do like us. Then they zip through the thistles are the prickers, and they slip into the river. Plop, 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 all together. Down go the ducklings, all tails up, and down goes the stranger. Glub, glub, glub. Look at the little ducklings went down, and then they came back up again. But the stranger's still going down. So where are all the ducklings now? Here they all come. Every one. They popped right up. But where's the very hairy, scary stranger? Ah, he's gone home. Well, says Mama, what a bit of luck. I really always knew it wasn't a duck. It wasn't. It was a hungry stranger. But who protected those babies? Mommy did. Yes, she did, and she kept them safe. Wow, there's going to be one more story today about ducks. There's Mama Duck. And look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like our ducklings that were in the other story. Here's a beautiful color. Do you remember the name of it? Can you help me? Orange. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orange, orange, and more orange. And right here is the title page, and the name of this book is Lucky Ducklings. And I want to tell you, this is a story that happened. It really, truly happened 21 years ago on a long island near New York. And here's the story. The duck family lived in a pretty pond in a green, green park in a sunlit little town at the end of a long, long island. Early one morning, Mama Duck swam to shore. She hopped out onto the grass, and right behind her came Pippin, Bippin, Tippin, Dippin, and last of all, quack, little Joe. What a fine day for a walk. Off they went through the green, green park. Quack, quack, Mama Duck called to her brood. Her brood is her bunch of babies. Follow me. And Pippin, Bippin, Tippin, Dippin, and last of all, little Joe, quack, quack, lined up right behind her. And off they went. They came out of the park and into the town. The ducks had a bite to eat. Oh, they didn't know that they shouldn't eat trash. That's not very healthy, is it? Then they went on their way. Mama Duck went first. Look at her with her big webbed feet. She's going to go right over this grate. And can you see the hole? It's not going to bother her because her foot is so big, it's going to go right over the hole. But what about those babies? Oh no, they're not big like Mama Duck. Right behind came Pippin, Bippin, Tippin, Dippin, and last of all, little Joe. The ducklings were all so small they fell right through the grate into the storm drain. Oh no. That could have been the end of the story. But it wasn't, because someone saw what happened. Help, help, the woman cried. All the baby ducks fell into the storm drain. Call the fire department. People came to see what the matter was. They could hear the ducklings quacking below. Mama Duck heard them too. She ran back to the storm drain and wouldn't let anyone get near. Quack, quack, she called. Get away from my babies. Firemen Joe, Paul, and Dennis rushed to the rescue. They pulled and pulled on the grate, but they couldn't get it to open. The ducklings were trapped. Oh no, that could have been the end of the story, but it wasn't. A man named Perry had a great idea. There was a big roll of cable, and cable is like metal rope, in his pickup truck. Here it is. It was wound round and around this bobbin. He hooked the end of the cable to the grate with a big hook, and then he switched on the motor. The cable tugged on the grate as the bobbin turned and went round and round and pulled, and pop! The grate popped off. Quack, 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 quack. Fireman Paul climbed down, down, down into the storm drain. Everybody waited, hoping and hoping. And then they saw Pippin, quack, Bippin, quack, Tippin, quack, Dippin, quack, and last of all, little Joe, quack, quack. And everyone cheered. Do you know why the fireman put them into a bucket of water like this? Because it was dirty down in the storm drain and he wanted the water to wash them clean. And it did. Fireman Joe picked up the bucket filled with ducklings and started to cross the road. He was going to take the ducklings back to the park. Mama Duck came running after him. Quack, 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 she cried, bring my babies back. And she ran right in front of a car. Oh no, that could have been the end of the story. But it wasn't, because Fireman Dennis knew just what to do. He put up his hands and stopped the traffic so Mama Duck could cross the road safely. Quack, quack, honk, honk, beep, beep, quack, quack. At last, Mama Duck and her brood were together again, all safe and sound. Quack, quack, Mama Duck said. What lucky ducklings you are. Quack, 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 her ducklings agreed. The 5 lucky ducklings lined up behind their mama, and off they went. Pippin, bippin, tippin, dippin, and last of all, little Joe. Quack, quack. And they all lived happily ever after. And that is the end of the story. Wow. They had a lot of excitement and adventure, didn't they? And then they all went safely home at the end of the day. I really loved reading those duck stories with you. I think you know I always enjoy reading with you when I read the words and you read the pictures. But guess what? That's all the stories I've got today. So, story time is over now, over now, over now. Story time is over now. We had fun. Please come again next time, again next time, again next time. Please come again next time. We'll have more fun. Thank you so much for sharing story time with me. Yes, before we go, I want to make sure that I tell you, and I hope you always remember that until I see you again, I will love you, love you, love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope I see you again really soon. Bye-bye.